Today I had some problem with my YouTube account because of a technical problem, I think. I cannot upload a video. I'm uploading a series about my youth, of where I come from, and it's very heavy. So because I record so much with my telephone, I have an iPhone. I had to clean a lot of my files to make more space. So I don't know if that's the problem. I Something strange happened on my site, on my profile, from a Chinese people. They come into my, how do you say it? One of their videos came into my network, in my life with Mocienne, and I couldn't remove it. So I contact YouTube about it. Haven't heard nothing from them yet, but I'm not worried. And then she said, "Oh, maybe your account is hacked." And then I said, if they want to hack my account, they need to have my phone number because my account is connected to it. So there's so much hacking on this moment. Everyone hacking this, hacking that. Um, People try to get to my bank. People try to get not only me, just everyone. I was following one comedian. His name is Darren. I don't know his last name, but he was also hacked. So a lot of celebrities right now in this moment are being hacked with strange mails. I am very careful about mail, phone calls. I'm really, my son is in computer science, and he is going to school to be a hacker. So with this knowledge, I'm a very focused mom of what's going on, what's not going on. So a lot of people are being hacked right now on everything, and so I'm very careful with my life, with my channel, with everything that I do. And even you do your best, it can still happen. So, but I know YouTube will protect me well. So because I couldn't upload a video that I wanted, I think, okay, I have to do something, because um, every day I'm uploading a video where I'm telling something about my life. And today I want to say to the people that I'm real. I'm really, really real. I'm going into a journey right now in my life where I'm going through places where I went as a child after when I was kidnapped and my adoption ended. It's a very emotional roller coaster. I'm going back to the past, but I have to say, every time when I went through a place and I come back to it, I feel very proud of my achievement that I achieved today. The biggest thing that I'm proud with is my positive thinking, um, my faith in the future, my blessings. I always count my blessing. My biggest blessing is, of course, my son, my friends who I really adore, my ambition to work. I'm very proud with myself, yes, writing this book, Thriller Betrayal, Thriller the Dark Side and the Lands, and also the resistance I get that people don't want to believe that Mike Jackson is my father. So this really is huge, huge things of my life. It's like being in a battle, but for me it's not a battle. For me, it's just I'm just living my life, and I'm very real in living my life, and I'm not living in a fantasy, because for that, my fantasy is too brutal. I don't enjoy the suffering that I did, and I don't enjoy that my father, Michael Jackson, was murdered. I just don't enjoy it. I don't. I feel like I'm in a point in my life where I'm really healing of disappointment people give to me, healing of pain that I survive in my life. And I think it's all have to do with my age. I'm becoming 47, and I wish every day that I knew now that I knew now when I was 23 years old. But I really appreciate that I'm still young enough to make my life better. I haven't worked in the healthcare for a while because I quit just for a moment for 30 years. I have to tell you, it's do me very well because now I have to take care of myself in every way. So it really feels good not to be a caregiver in this moment. Sometimes it slips my mind if I want to go back to my job, but when I see how good I am with strange people asking for help, I understand I was born to be a health caregiver. But in this moment, I don't want to think about it. I just want to continuing my life as I do in this moment. Um, I'm just going through very strange times in this moment where I feel like love for myself. It's a new experience, but also a lot of forgiving. And I found out there are words that I don't want to say to people. And we're going through a world crisis right now. Everything is extremely expensive in the whole world because of the war, Ukraine, or after COVID. Anyway, everyone is really suffering, and I'm not having any job. My job is promoting my book, Thriller Betrayal, Thriller the Dark Side of Land. My cell is still not what it's supposed to be after COVID-19 because buying a book is really a literal, literal thing, you know. And my book is quite dramatic, you know, Thriller Betrayal, Thriller the Dark Side Netherlands, where I'm talking about my kidnapping, my incredible life story that it's so hard for so many people to believe that Michael Jackson is my father. So I'm not Mariah Carey. So she wrote an autobiography, did amazing in COVID-19. Okay, fine. I'm not gonna be ashamed of it. I was quite jealous. I was like, wow. And I asked people what they thought about the book. And I'm not going to give any comment, but it wasn't so positive. So many artists, they write books and they become bestsellers because they are well known and their story are quite boring. Um, I talk with people who are book nerds. And in COVID-19, I give away 250 of my books. I just give them away to book nerds and all the people didn't really like to read. And I really ask them, what do you think of my book? You know, these are bookworms, you know. I can I can throw them at any book. Just read this. Tell me what you think. It's really nice to to know this kind of people. My father, Michael Jackson, was also a bookworm. He lived and died and breathed books. You know, he likes the paper books to have in his hands. He was a bookworm. I mean, since the day I became his daughter, I remember my father at home always walking with books in his hands. You know, um, yeah, he was a bookworm. You know, I would have love him to read my autobiography, good, and get his opinion. And you know, when I was young and I was living in Haiti, and my father was home. Sometimes when I come back from school, he was always sitting near a tree because it's Caribbean, hot. Everyone sits near a tree or shadow, and my father was always reading. And I, when I see my father, I always look at him like, "Hello, Dad." I greet my dad very respectful, and then I just wanted to know which book he had in his hands. and I was allowed to touch it and look at it. It was very exciting. And then I asked him what it's about, and he really tell me. He was a great storyteller. My father, Michael Jackson. So if anyone said to me, "I'm a great storyteller," I have that from him. So many of the artists who have write books, they were not so excited. So I asked my bookworms friends, are very dear to me. Sorry, neighbor, I love you. I love you. Forgive me. If my bookworms are looking at this, you know that I know you are bookworm. Okay. So they liked my book. They liked my book, and I also made them read other books for comparison. So, and they were quite shocked that I'm such a good writer. Even you almost may not believe it when you write with me, because I write so many spelling mistakes, but I have a great editor. She understands me. Elizabeth, thank you so much, Elizabeth. Yeah, today we are mourning the Queen Elizabeth in the UK. She died at 60 years old. Oh, I cannot even imagine that age. But my grandmother, Katharine Jackson, she's 93. So she's going near that age. So I think she will be old. She's I always say witches live long. Bitches live long. Oh, bad people live long. It's always the good people who die young. But I'm bad, so I'm just like my grandma. Probably I will be old if she keep me alive. So I was really jealous in COVID-19 of the people who, all these famous people who wrote crappy books. Selling was well. I was really jealous. So and I was just jealous. I'm not going to say I'm not jealous. I'm really going to say I was jealous. So anyway, they like my books, and because the bookworms around me, and I give away 250 books. That's when they demand of me that I was going to promote my book harder. And it was really an eye opening. First, I just write my book. I thinking, you know what? I am Michael Jackson's secret daughter. I've been in the news international. It was brutal, and most Michael Jackson fans hate me. They think I'm delusional. My secret mother, Barbara Jane Ross, have done exactly what I expect her to do, because she doesn't want to go down with me. Why she had sex with my father, Michael Jackson, when she was so young, when he was so young, and she was 33. So I knew that she was gonna it was gonna break the neck of the media, and even if she have to use her own daughter for it, she would do it, because that's my mom. That's the woman who reject me since I was born, and just throw me to my dad. And it's okay, it's okay. I understand her. So she did exactly what I expected her to do. I didn't expect anything else from my DNA mother. But my father, Mike Jackson, he was very nice to me, and he was the most important person in my life. So going to court in 2010, um, being made the most delusional, craziest person in the world was already horrible. It was just something that I really have to live with. That's it. No, no conversation. This is the fact, Moshan. You have to live with it. So writing my book was like, okay, here's my autobiography. Just do with it. You can read it if you want. Just don't ask many questions. Because generally now, the age that I am, the time I'm living, I don't want to talk to people about my past. I really don't. When I have a conversation with people, if people want to know more about my past, Lately I say to them, you know what, go watch my YouTube videos. I talk on my YouTube. I talk about my past. You get to know a piece of my past. But if you want to get to know me, what I am now, then you have to talk to me. So people who say that they're watching my videos and they know more about me now, they know who I am. They don't know me. What I'm selling in my YouTube videos is my past, to give people more and better understanding why they should read my book, Truly Betrayal and Truly the Dark Side of Land. That is not a fantasy story where I'm saying, oh, gee, Michael Jackson's my father. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, ooh, ooh. No, it's not like that. It's painful. It's an horrible, horrific, painful situation for me. And it's so painful that my kidnapping is real, and that I'm going to court with the Dutch government in 2003 surrounding my kidnapping. And my books are a part of the thing that I'm using as evidence in my court. So the, a lot of things are happening surrounding me going to court with the Dutch government surrounding my kidnapping. A lot of things are happening behind the screen that I cannot talk about it, that I have to keep for myself. So really a lot of things are happening surrounding the court between me and the Dutch government, and it's very, very painful. And one of the reasons that I have my YouTube account is that when the world's going to find out that I'm really Michael Jackson's daughter, and that the Dutch government is really guilty of my kidnapping and everything, that, and I'm coming in the world news again, that this time I can defend myself with my words. People can have more understanding of what I do go through. So my YouTube channel is not only promoting my book, Truly Betrayal, Truly the Dark Side, but also giving people an idea of who I am or where I come from and how heavy this story is. The first time when I came into the world media in 2010, going to court, claiming my share of the inheritance of Michael Jackson, what I did by law. So when the world really find out Michael Jackson is my DNA father, then I didn't throw away my rights on inheritance. And every day, I'm proud that I did it. And it took me down. It took me totally down. It's really have break my life, and it have been an embarrassment. People have tried to embarrass me because I say Michael Jackson is my father and I'm his secret daughter and he's my secret father. He's not my secret father because I knew he was my father, but he is my secret father because I did not know he was the king of pop. That's the secret. I knew he had a great voice, but to me, he was just a police officer working in America. Liar, 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 liar. And I didn't know he was a part of the Jackson 5. I knew my Aunt Diana Ross was a very famous singer, and we should carry her like a queen. But I did not know Michael Jackson was a bigger artist than my Aunt Diana Ross. So going to court with the Dutch government surrounding my kidnapping, it's going to be very different on the media, and it's going to be very different on me. And this YouTube channel really gave me a chance to defend myself, talk about my real life. This is my real life, and I made mistake. I should have go on YouTube in 2010 and defend my case more. But I was grieving. My father, Michael Jackson, was murdered, and I had to deal losing my anonymous, to the world. When you Google my name, Mocienne Petit Jackson, crazy woman who want to say Michael Jackson is her father. I told the court that I'm gonna have a hard time if my name's gonna be all in the news on the internet when the lawsuit of the Dutch government is going to end in 2023. And I just tell myself to stay calm and have faith. That's what I keep telling myself. So emotionally, I'm really preparing myself for this moment. So I'm making some videos where I go back to my past. And today I supposed to upload one, but there's a YouTube problem. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not scared at all. And we will see. And with this, I want to say I hope my channel will interest you to read my book. And please remember that to get to know me, you have to get to know me personally. And what I'm sharing is very important about my past in my life, but it's not the life I'm living now. It's the life that's made me the person that I am today, very independent and know where I'm going. Um, the most important thing in my life, the way that I survived my life, were my friends. Having friends is so important in my life. Uh, because I don't have the regular family as the most people have. Um, my friends were my family, and I appreciate them all very much. So I made it today. You know, I became the person that I am today because I was so lucky to meet incredible people in my life that love me, support me, educate me, and I could learn from them. And so I always say that my friends, they are my family. I was born in a Jackson family. They reject me. And my friends, they have chosen for me. So they are my precious gold. And I thank God, Allah, Buddha, Jesus. You know, I believe in all the religions, God, um, that are people in my life that have allowed me to be me, allowed me to welcome me in their life. So my friends, they are my family because I was raised from 9 till almost 47 years old without any family. So um, yeah, this journey that I'm doing is big, is huge. Going to court with the Dutch government 2023 will be the first court surrounding my kidnapping. Is really big, emotional. It's the same big as going to court in 2010 claiming my share of the inheritance of Mike Jackson. But I'm really proud of what I'm doing, and it's hard work what I'm doing. And yes, I dream of having a bestseller in my life. Then I have to sell 100,000 books. Then I have bestseller because I really want people to read my story and get to know that I'm not living in La La Land where Michael Jackson is my hero, my prince, you know, my um, golden monster. He's just my dad who's been a victim of a huge crime that many people will have hard time to deal with because it's not only my pain. I'm fighting for also justice for my dad for the crime that have been done to him that he had to be silent on. So this picture is huge, and my YouTube channel is yeah, important to me because I do people want to understand me. I mean, I'm human. I'm human. This is real life. I'm a real person. I want people to understand me, and I want people to stop saying that I want to be. You know, I don't want to be. I am. I am Michael Jackson's secret daughter, and he is my secret king of pop. Even he passed away, he will always be. And how older I am getting, how I like to be angry with him. I like to love my dad. I love to yell at him. even he died, I love to say nasty things about him. And some people are, you're not allowed to say ugly things about the dead. Sometimes I just don't care. Just want to say it. Just want to say it. Oh, yeah, not a cheers, but I just want to say it. And I know that my dad will forgive me because I sometimes just need to say it. A couple of days ago, I was somewhere and just thought of dead. Dad, why are you dead? Daddy, I need you because I want to curse on you, I have dreams, imagination when my father, Michael Jackson, was alive. My father, Michael Jackson, wanted to have a public fight with me. He wanted me to put him in court, do a DNA test so they can say, oh, gee, you are really my daughter. And I would say, crack the crap, Dad. You don't give it to me. You damn you. You're a bitch. My father, Michael Jackson, wanted me to do this. I know he wanted me to do it because when he come back into my life, 2001, he said, "You're ashamed of me. You're ashamed of me. I'm your father. Ashamed of me. Gonna get you, Michelle." And I was like, yes, I'm ashamed of you. Yes, you're the king of pop, the liar, pens of fire. I'm ashamed of you. Yes. So being a Michael Jackson daughter, secret daughter, was always an embarrassment. Fine, I've said it. And then he suddenly was murdered. I have to go to court. But the Supreme Court of America was the only one people in the court. They were the only one who understood that this was an embarrassment that I had to go through. But I did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That it. Okay. Okay. I love my father. May he rest in peace. I hope Queen Elizabeth may rest in peace. She died on a beautiful age. I feel very sorry about her couple last year with the fight with Harry and Meghan. I do not like Meghan Markle. I think it's very painful what she's doing to Harry. But we all go to own personal grow, and I hope that Harry will ungrow a Markle, Meghan Markle, and but life is very short, and you don't always pick the one that you love. Love give you problem, just like the father of my son have given me a lot of problem. You can read that in my book, Truly Betrayal and Truly the Dark Side and Land. So I made my mistakes in my relationship, just like Harry is doing. So everyone makes mistakes in their relationship, but I know also relationship they don't make many mistakes. Anyway, everyone has to find out their own mistake. But I feel sorry that the queen had this ending with her grandson. And my ending with my father, even my father was murdered. Um, I was honored that I had the time to talk to him and express my feelings to him, and knowing exactly what he wanted. So I wanted more. It wasn't enough. I needed more. I needed him to still be alive after 13 years, and so that I can have my fights and you know yeah. But he's no longer alive. So if you hear me say something nasty about my father, it's really love. It's all about love. So it was Mocienne Petit Jackson. Thank you for watching my channel, and yeah, this way you get to know a little bit me. You don't know whole me, but you get to know a little bit me. And because I want people to know it's not simple saying Michael Jackson is my father. It come from somewhere, and it's just not from La La Land. It's real. I'm really dealing with something. So it was Mocienne Petit Jackson. Thank you for watching my channel. Stay safe, anyone. And I'm hoping tomorrow I can upload the video I want to upload again. So if you have any idea how easy it is for me to contact um, um, YouTube support, please let me know, because I have a hard time. I find all the information with the information, but I don't know how to Amazon them, send them an Amazon. Um, so I really have a hard time with the system. But anyway, if anyone have a tip, please write it, describe it, download how I can get to YouTube support will be really great. But I'm not hacked, so I'm still okay. I want to say thank you very much, and I hope tomorrow you can see my other journey where I'm going to, yeah, share my life, share my path with you. At this moment, I'm sharing my life with you because I'm live. You have contact with me. You can look at me the way I look. You can look at my messy office, you know. What am I going to do with my messy office? Clean it up. I'm planning before December to clean it all up. Make it gorgeous and beautiful again. So, it was Mocienne Petit Jackson. Thank you for watching my channel. Give me advice how to reach out to YouTube support, how to send me the link where I can directly go and SMS them. That would be really great. Thank you very much. It was Mocienne Petit Jackson. Stay safe and bye-bye.